Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time for me to do a little challenge. It's time for me to break down what I consider these films to be one of the worst movies to come out in 2017 in about 2 minutes. But first, to kick it off, let's just start with the dishonorable mentions. Beauty and the Beast 2017, a sterile and hollow shot-by-shot remake with added filler, devoid of energy, charisma, and excellence that the original led from the Disney Renaissance. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, edited by Chop Shop CG nightmare that fails as a revisionist character film and an epic fantasy adventure. The Bible Man, a horribly acted, horribly written, horribly directed, and unintentionally hilarious horror film, and arguably one of the best worst movies to come out in my opinion. The Mummy, a shameless product to kickstart a failed cinematic universe that falls from total miscasting, tonal whiplash, and the most uninspired action and horror. And finally, The Justice League. Congratulations, fanboys. You've watched a great movie. You have solved the justice of our culture. Now go fuck yourself, Zack Snyder. Here are the bottom 10 worst films. Despicable Me 3, one of the most laziest, cynical, and most obnoxious sequels designed to sell more Minions toys. Number 9, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. The worst entry of the franchise by far that won't even save Johnny Depp's career and even his divorce settlements from David Jones's locker. And even at 2 hours, it makes Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End feel much shorter and more enjoyable. Number 8, Cars 3. A needless sequel with 3 different stories not knowing what it wants to be. Is it a fall from grace? A comeback story? Or passing the torch? Other than that, I hate Cars. I hate Cars toys. I hate Cars stuff. And I don't bother to visit Cars Land. Number 7, Rings. The worst horror film to come out from last year that also doesn't know what film it wants to be. Is it a sequel, a reboot, or a ripoff of Don't Breathe? Number 6, 50 Shades Darker. A 2-hour uneventful Cinemax porno with even worse acting, writing, and chemistry between the leads than the first film. Number 5, The Circle. Technology is bad, folks, okay? We get it. We don't need to see a film of pretentious and cultish allegories, followed by a wasted cast and unlikable lead protagonist, portrayed horribly from Emma Watson in her worst performance yet. Number 4, The Book of Henry. A what-the-fuck Hollywood movie of epic proportions with absurd hackneyed plotting and a tone-deaf script of total psychopathy. Glad Colin Trevorrow is no longer directing Star Wars, people. It is better left without him. Number 3, The Emoji Movie, the most pandering film designed by focus test groups with wholly unoriginal and nonsensical plot, blatant product placement a la a Sony film, and the most ugliest looking animation with the most unpleasant characters and world building. Number 2, Chips, the most unfunny fuck you to Chips fans, if there's still some today, made solely to cash in on the 21 Jump Street successes, but fails horribly in every way. And to finally reveal the number 1 worst film of 2017, here it is. Transformers 5, The Last Night. Michael Bay's final assault of the senses to the fans, audiences, his own critics, and even to film for that matter. With the same problems as the other films, but manages to be even more nastier, crassier, overbloated, overlong, and on a technical aspect, Bay's most incompetent film he's ever directed. Becoming a huge tragedy for the Transformers franchise that may be just below Chester Bennington's passing. But Bay never noticed this, or even sent condolences for that matter. You could definitely read his Twitter history. Well, that's about it, people. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Stay subscribed on Matt Camp Productions, and I'll see you later.